Follow this 4-step routine each morning and witness a revitalization of your vitality. Almost all men are unaware of this. In the initial hour after waking, your body either prepares you for robust, enduring performance or subtly undermines it. Each morning, the decisions you make determine if your circulation improves or falters, if your reflexes remain quick or become sluggish, and if your confidence grows or diminishes. Numerous men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond often rise feeling exhausted, rigid, and detached from the vitality they once experienced. It's evident that a shift has occurred. Vitality has diminished, motivation feels less intense, and closeness seems more like a distant recollection than a consistent experience. A significant study from Harvard found that more than 80% of performance-related concerns are linked to circulation rather than low testosterone levels or aging. Where does this blockage typically initiate? By incorporating small, often neglected practices during your initial moments of waking. Changes you can implement from today onward. I'm Dr. Lena, a men's health expert with experience helping thousands of men regain their vitality. In this video, I will guide you through a straightforward 4-step morning routine that requires no pills or costly devices. These proven steps will enhance your oxygen levels, balance essential hormones, and improve your reflexes. Stay with me until the end, and I'll reveal a little-known adjustment that enabled a 64-year-old patient to achieve consistent performance and regain full confidence in just 7 days. If you prioritize your vitality, blood flow, and self-assurance, go ahead and subscribe while activating the notification bell. This platform serves as your trusted resource for effective solutions to men's health issues that truly deliver results. Before we get started, I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Are you prepared to embark on a new beginning? Simply respond with yes if you're on board. If that's the case, it's perfectly fine. Please indicate your request by typing a no. Let's address the most significant misconception regarding male vitality directly. Healthy circulation is crucial for your manhood. Every signal, every response, every increase in confidence starts with the capacity of your blood vessels to expand, circulate, and provide essential nutrients. When that process diminishes, your overall well-being declines. The problem at hand involves limited blood circulation due to a condition known as endothelial dysfunction. This occurs when the inner lining of your blood vessels fails to function correctly. There is a reduced release of nitric oxide. Blood vessels lose their flexibility. Circulation isn't functioning as it once did. The onset of symptoms occurs at that point. Reduced motivation, diminished vitality, less responsive reflexes. Unfortunately, many men receive medications that merely mask the symptoms rather than addressing the underlying issue. I would like to share a story about Joe, a patient I have known for many years. He is 68 years old. He approached me with a sense of quiet embarrassment. His words were straightforward. I no longer feel like myself. He experienced a sense of separation from his wife. He felt the absence of the spark, the connection, the pride. He expressed that it seemed as though his body was closing off from him. After only 3 weeks of focused circulatory exercises, beginning with a tailored morning routine, Joe returned with a healthy glow in his complexion. He expressed that he feels engaged once more, vibrant, empowered. At that moment, it became clear to me that he had support. Numerous studies indicate that engaging in morning activities enhances nitric oxide production, promotes better blood vessel function, and aids in reversing endothelial dysfunction, even as one ages. Moreover, there is a critical aspect that warrants attention. Erectile dysfunction affects more than just personal relationships. It frequently appears 3 to 5 years prior to the onset of heart disease. Indeed, the activity in that area serves as a significant indicator of the overall state of your cardiovascular health. Research indicates that by the time you reach your 60s, there can be a reduction of over 50% in blood vessel dilation. A healthy male in his 20s exhibits a flow dilation of 7 to 8%. At the age of 60, that percentage decreases to merely 3 to 4%. That's not merely a slight decrease, it's a natural decline in biological function. Simply wanting it won't bring back the function. Even with the highest levels of motivation, if your circulation isn't functioning properly, progress will be stalled. Consider it in this way. A professional can be prepared to tackle a challenge, but if the tools are ineffective or the support is lacking, it doesn't matter how committed or equipped they are. They can't succeed in their task. That's why individuals who concentrate solely on enhancing sexual desire frequently find themselves feeling disappointed. The primary concern revolves around circulation. Blood vessels have the ability to heal themselves. Endothelial cells, known for their role in nitric oxide release, exhibit a rapid response to appropriate stimuli, particularly during the morning hours. In the morning, your hormones are particularly active, leading to a natural rise in cortisol levels and increased responsiveness of your blood vessels to stimulation. Studies indicate that specific morning routines can elevate nitric oxide levels by 21% within a matter of weeks. This results in improved circulation, enhanced reflexes, and a more natural sexual response. Nitric oxide serves as a crucial regulator for your body's circulatory system. It instructs your arteries on when to dilate and the level of pressure to sustain. Without it, everything comes to a standstill. And by the time you reach 70, your nitric oxide levels may decrease by as much as 75%. However, that decrease can be addressed. Research indicates that it is possible to enhance nitric oxide levels by incorporating a combination of specific exercises, breathing techniques, and natural substances, which we will explore in today's 4-step regimen. Before we proceed with the specific steps, I want to emphasize this point clearly. True transformation begins with your mindset. Embracing the notion that decline is unavoidable signifies a resignation to the struggle. Your morning routine can either invigorate your body's circulation or contribute to its decline. For individuals over 60, this period is essential. However, rather than energizing their bodies, many are inadvertently making decisions that lead to harm before the day begins. Allow me to share a brief narrative. Dr. Michael Harrison, a highly regarded physician with years of experience, conveyed a thought that resonated deeply with me. For more than 3 decades, his mornings followed a consistent routine. Get out of bed, enjoy a cup of coffee, have some toast, take a quick shower, and hurry off to work. By the time he reached 62, he felt completely drained by noon. His mental clarity was diminishing, his motivation had waned. He thought it was merely a consequence of getting older. But after conducting some tests and reflecting on his own lifestyle, the reality became clear to him. His morning routine had consistently been detrimental to his well-being. He wasn't providing adequate support to his blood vessels. He wasn't supporting his hormonal balance. He was depleting his own vitality. The body is naturally inclined to react vigorously during the morning hours. Testosterone levels typically peak during the early morning hours, specifically between 6 and 9 a.m. Cortisol increases naturally to help manage alertness and metabolic functions. The responsiveness of your blood vessels to nitric oxide increases. In summary, your body is ready to function optimally, but it requires the appropriate nourishment and care. Research indicates that maintaining a consistent morning routine can yield results that are up to 3 times more effective compared to performing the same activities later in the day. Morning health interventions are more effective as your body is primed to react positively. Let's examine the reality of a typical morning for numerous men. Awake and alert. First step, pick up the phone. An overload of information, whether it be news, stress, or messages, can quickly throw your cortisol rhythm off balance. Then we head directly to the kitchen, consuming coffee without having eaten first. Perhaps a sweet pastry would be enjoyable. Perhaps there is absolutely nothing. There is no water available, no genuine energy source, then directly into a chair at a desk, in a vehicle, or on the sofa. The resulting chain reaction leads to a subtle yet significant crisis. Dehydration overnight can lead to thicker blood. Elevated levels of stress hormones can result from excessive screen time and caffeine consumption. Processed food or the absence of food can lead to inflammation. And unfortunately, you're still seated. What's going on beneath the surface? Your heart exerts more effort to circulate denser blood. Your vessels tighten rather than loosen. Your testosterone, intended to increase, is hindered by the effects of stress hormones. The activation of your circulation's most vital component, nitric oxide, is hindered. This results in a significant hormonal and vascular decline that can persist throughout the day. It impacts not only your vitality, but also your masculinity. Allow me to demonstrate the outcomes of adjusting those habits appropriately. Gordon, 66, had a career in accounting. His mornings were calm, routine, and hurried. A cup of coffee, reviewing emails, a quick breakfast, and then right to the desk. He expressed that he felt exhausted before lunch and experienced a sense of disconnection from his partner in the evening. We maintained a straightforward approach. He made 4 adjustments. Ventured outdoors for a brief 10 minutes to soak in the morning sunlight. Engaged in 5 minutes of slow, deep breathing exercises. Gently extended his legs and hips, enjoyed a protein-packed breakfast, avoid sugar. In just 3 weeks, Gordon began to wake up on his own without the need for an alarm. His energy remained steady. He noted an enhanced drive, increased involvement in his relationship, and a more stable mood. The statistics revealed even more. There was an 18% increase in testosterone levels, while inflammatory markers decreased by 30%. That's the strength of precise, focused adjustments. A complete lifestyle overhaul isn't necessary. You don't have to dedicate an entire hour at the gym or seek tranquility on a mountaintop. Focus on optimizing the first 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up. That window is your body's most responsive time, and when you nurture it, the advantages accumulate day by day. Next, I will guide you through a precise 4-step morning routine. It's straightforward, it's efficient, and with consistent adherence, many individuals observe a change within the initial week. Every phase is crafted to enhance the subsequent one, generating a cumulative impact that activates your body's most potent mechanisms. Hormonal levels, vascular function, and overall metabolic equilibrium. Let's analyze it step by step. The first step involves exposure to morning sunlight. Take a moment to step outside for 10 to 15 minutes shortly after you wake up. Avoid wearing sunglasses and refrain from gazing through windows. Direct exposure significantly impacts outcomes. Even on overcast days, the illumination outside surpasses 10,000 lux, while indoor lighting typically measures only around 300 lux. The morning sunlight activates your brain's primary regulator, establishing your hormonal pattern for the day ahead. Hormones like testosterone, cortisol, and melatonin are all harmoniously aligned. However, what is particularly remarkable is that natural light encourages the release of nitric oxide from your skin and blood vessels, enhancing circulation and blood flow throughout the body, especially in critical areas. A study indicated that men who received consistent early sunlight experienced a rise in testosterone levels by up to 25% within just 2 weeks. To maximize the advantages, consider pairing it with gentle walking or stretching exercises. This action prompts your body to activate, promoting circulation and ensuring that oxygenated blood reaches the muscles and other areas effectively. The next step involves diaphragmatic breathing. Take a moment to focus on your breathing, allowing yourself to engage in 5 slow belly breaths each minute. This rebalances your nervous system. Position yourself in a comfortable manner. Whether lying down or sitting, breathe in through your nose for a count of 6 seconds. Maintain pressure for a duration of 2 seconds. Breathe out gently through your mouth for a duration of 6 seconds. Repeat. Your abdomen should expand rather than your chest. That's how you can tell you're engaging your diaphragm while breathing. This engages your body's recovery mode, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. It soothes the heart, decreases blood pressure, and diminishes cortisol, the stress hormone that inhibits testosterone production. Moreover, it enhances the production of nitric oxide in your nasal passages and lungs, facilitating the expansion of blood vessels by as much as 20% and optimizing oxygen delivery throughout the body. Begin your day with this type of breathing to establish a tranquil and consistent rhythm for your circulation, hormonal equilibrium, and cognitive clarity. If you have any concerns regarding blood pressure, it's important to consult with your physician first. Now you've activated your hormones with sunlight. Your blood vessels have dilated through deep, controlled breathing. Now it's time to boost your testosterone levels directly. Step 3 involves a single micro-set of compound strength exercises. This does not constitute a complete exercise regimen. It's a concise signal directed to your body and mind that resilience remains significant. You will execute a single set of a compound exercise. This indicates a workout that engages several muscle groups simultaneously, as this is how your testosterone reacts. Select one of the following exercises: bodyweight squats, push-ups, or step-ups onto a stair. Proceed with caution and precision. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions. The aim is to achieve a balanced level of exertion, avoiding exhaustion. You should notice your muscles engaging, yet you should still be able to leave without requiring any recovery period. If traditional push-ups are challenging, try performing them against the wall. If you find squats to be unsteady, consider gripping a chair for support. You're not pursuing a temporary boost. Your body is being instructed to uphold strength, enhance blood circulation, and optimize testosterone responsiveness. Spending just 2 to 3 minutes each day can lead to a noticeable increase in testosterone levels. Research indicates that as much as 20% can enhance the subsequent steps significantly. The 4th step involves a focused breakfast aimed at enhancing testosterone levels, ideally consumed within 2 hours of waking up. The initial meal of your day revolves around essential components. It is essential for your body to have proteins and healthy fats to produce testosterone, along with the appropriate micronutrients to stimulate its function. This is a straightforward and efficient illustration. 2 to 3 scrambled eggs, a handful of spinach sautéed in olive oil, half an avocado, and a side of berries such as blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries. You're obtaining protein, beneficial fats, and vital vitamins such as zinc and magnesium, which are crucial for testosterone synthesis and promoting healthy circulation. If your morning sunlight exposure is restricted or your vitamin D levels are insufficient, consider taking a D3 supplement with breakfast, ranging from 800 to 2,000 IU. For men experiencing deficiency, implementing this single measure has demonstrated the potential to increase testosterone levels by as much as 25%. Let's consolidate this into a straightforward, manageable morning routine that requires under 30 minutes, yet establishes a positive foundation for the whole day. Each action focuses on enhancing circulation, balancing hormones, and boosting energy, all of which are closely linked to your overall performance and vitality. Begin at 6:30 a.m. Allow your body to awaken gently, free from the jarring effects of screens or alarms. Please ensure the room is quiet. Maintain distance from the phone. This indicates your brain to maintain a state of calmness, alertness, and readiness for a reset. Start your exposure to sunlight by 6:35 a.m. Expose your eyes to direct sunlight, avoiding filtered light through a window. Consider taking a brief stroll, perhaps just around your driveway. This exposure to light can help realign your body's internal clock, enhance dopamine and testosterone levels, and support the regulation of your sleep-wake patterns. At 6:45 a.m., take a moment to either sit or lie down. Take a deep breath in for 6 seconds, pause for 2 seconds, and then breathe out for 6 seconds. Perform this activity 5 times every minute for a duration of 5 minutes. Your blood vessels dilate, cortisol levels decrease, and nitric oxide levels rise. Experience an increase of up to 20% in blood circulation throughout your entire body. At 6:50 a.m., engage in 2 to 3 minutes of strength training. Select one exercise: push-ups, bodyweight squats, or step-ups. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions with proper control. If you experience sensitivity in your knees or wrists, consider adjusting your routine with wall push-ups or chair squats for a more comfortable approach. This isn't merely a matter of perspiration, it's about prompting your body to generate testosterone and apply it effectively where it matters most. At 6:55 a.m., nourish your hormones. 2 or 3 eggs, sautéed spinach, a few slices of avocado, and a handful of berries. Maintain clarity and simplicity. Incorporate nuts or olive oil to increase your caloric intake if necessary. This meal supports your hormonal balance without adding to your waistline. It may be beneficial to incorporate 800 to 2000 IU of vitamin D3 with your meal if you are not receiving adequate sunlight exposure. At 7:30 a.m., your mind is sharp. Your body is ready. Your body is operating at peak performance and prepared to tackle the challenges ahead. That's all there is to it. No tricks. Only genuine physiological recovery. James, at the age of 63, was a retired contractor expressing that he felt his vitality diminishing. He experienced a lack of motivation, persistent mental cloudiness, and a partnership that had gradually grown apart. After 6 weeks of this morning protocol, James experienced significant improvement. He experienced a resurgence of energy in the afternoon once more. He began addressing various home projects. He expressed that his drive came back, not only in his physical health, but also in his personal connections. He expressed that he feels a decade younger, but even more significantly, he feels like his true self once more. It wasn't a dietary aid, it was not a novel treatment. It was all about consistency. It's important to clarify, this is not a trick, it's an adjustment. When your blood vessels dilate, energy levels increase. Engaging in increased physical activity is beneficial. Improving your diet is essential. Your sleep becomes more profound. Your body begins to regain its trust in itself. This establishes a cycle of feedback. Increased circulation, enhanced drive, elevated natural testosterone levels. Studies indicate that in just 12 weeks, important indicators such as free testosterone, morning energy levels, and insulin sensitivity can align with those observed in men who are 10 to 15 years younger. Maintaining a steady approach is essential. The routine conditions your body to function in harmony with you. Change often begins subtly, not with grand gestures, but with your body reacting to the signals it has long desired. Enhanced vigor in your step, more profound and undisturbed slumber, a sharper sense of motivation upon waking. That's advancement. Each morning you dedicate yourself to this regimen. Your actions are impactful. You're focusing on long-term solutions rather than temporary fixes. You are communicating a distinct signal to your nervous system, blood vessels, and hormones. Your significance remains unchanged. Your presence remains, and your body is attentive. This isn't a shortcut, it's a process of adjustment. By simply modifying the signals you emit in the initial half hour of your day, you are re-establishing equilibrium. Circulation enhances. Testosterone begins to increase. Clarity of mind is restored. Energy accumulates organically, and with that comes something even more crucial than performance: assurance. It returns gradually, yet when it does, It alters your entrance into a room, your communication with your partner, and your self-perception. You experience a renewed sense of connection. Let's clarify things. This is about taking charge of one's health, not merely pursuing a younger appearance. Genuine healing occurs when you consistently transmit the appropriate signals, allowing your body to recognize them and start flourishing. You've observed the procedures. They are straightforward. They exist. They operate not in an instant, but over time, in cycles, in subtle yet unmistakable shifts. Let go of the pursuit of perfection. Did you overlook a moment? It doesn't matter. Steadiness outperforms fervor on every occasion. Get this correct, even at 80%, and your body will react fully. Keep in mind that the most fulfilling years of your life can still be ahead of you. They can begin as soon as you choose to reclaim your mornings. Now it's your opportunity. Consider implementing this 4-step routine. Keep pushing forward. Care for your body as it was intended to be cared for, allowing your strength to gradually come back each day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tomorrow's video showcases the specific breakfast that enhances nitric oxide levels, which my patients utilize to achieve remarkable results. Hit the bell to ensure you stay updated. Now, go prepare for tomorrow to be your most powerful morning yet.